happy here.
Not happy.
When the Warriors come down the tunnel, it's always a sight to see. Dressed in their best as they arrive in their building earlier. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. And the starting group for the Spurs. Tracy McGrady is out there with Anthony. Then it's Miller. Then it's Johnson. And it's Camby in at the center. And for Golden State, they've got Bol. He's out there with D. Wall out there with Rodney Stuckey. And it's Murphy in a two-guard.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Camby kicks to Johnson. Knocks it loose. Murphy with the steal. And stolen by Miller. Passes it to Johnson. From deep. The rebound by D. And seeing Manu is a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. And it's McGrady that time on the assist by Johnson.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Ball against Johnson. Pass to Murphy. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, one of the biggest challenges for a player.
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focused and sleep and eat right. Vital.
And that one misses. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
Now, here's Johnson. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Spurs shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And it's the Warriors' ball. He dishes it to Bol. Pass to Murphy. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. The pass to Bol. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wall. With 1 on the clock, and the dunk by Bol.
doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
In the corner, Stuckey with it over Miller, and Miller with the block. Johnson surveying the floor. Miller inside. He's guarded by Stuckey. Yep, that one goes in there.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Pass to Murphy. Beyond the arc. Stuckey can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. McGrady kicks to Anthony. That's good. Great play set up by tmac, Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Wall, that's good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Johnson. McGrady outside, trying to get open his camp. Offline with his three. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Murphy can't hit.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
McGrady. That three off the mark.
And now only one away from being in the cone.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Stuckey against McGrady. Stuckey passes to Boucher. Shoots over Johnson. Here's Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Now, here's Johnson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Miller outside. The dish to Anthony. 5 to shoot. The three. A shot by McGrady, no good.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
That one drops for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. 4-point game. Johnson double teamed. Here's McGrady. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Trail by 5. Now here is Miller. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. He's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Warriors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Boucher passes to Sharp. Shoots it up. Bull. Great positioning on the putback.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Spurs have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Pass to Scott. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Warriors leading by 5. The 3 for Doncic. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense. But he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Both free throws good for Miller.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Boucher with the bounce pass. 51 seconds left to play in the first. And the dunk by Bull.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Anthony looking it over. Pass to Miller. Three-pointer. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The pass to Boucher. To the paint. And the dunk by Bull.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Anthony. Miller outside. Fires the 3. Hands it. From downtown. Miller's got 9. Now Boucher. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Lopez, no luck.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 4. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Fans, get ready to move.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Cole is out there with Rodney Stuckey. Then it's D, and it's Wall, and it's Murphy in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Now, here's Scott. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 6. And here's Miller outside. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And Wall. Here we go now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
San Antonio making a switch here. George is checked in.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Good on the bucket. Bulls got 14.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's Mann. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Miller outside. Drills the three-pointer. Miller's got 6 here in this quarter.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Time to get wild and make some noise for your Warriors dance team.
He's checked in for San Antonio. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And here's Wall. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. And that one's good.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Here's Mann. No points in the game yet for him. Passes to Ibaka. Miller outside. Fires for 3. The shot comes out. The Warriors go the other way. And the wide open shot from Stuckey. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Mann passes to Ibaka. Here's Mann. Out to Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. The Warriors pull it in.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the back end.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Lopez, he's checked in for Bol. And San Antonio with the change here, too. McGrady's checked in. Now here's Wall. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And the Warriors making a change here. Tries it from 19, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Warriors lead by 8.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Mann. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attack.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Spurs, tmac. At the line for 3.
And he's good on the first of 3. And the Warriors making a change here. Doncic is checked in. And the second free throw, good. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Warriors leading by 6. George with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The tray. They get it back. Warriors have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Wasted no time on that one. Doncic has got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. San Antonio's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. For the 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Warriors have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That'll be his second foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Doncic against George. Out to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Serge Ibaka pulls it in.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's McGrady. Good. Nice job down low. McGrady's got 8 points.
What muscle from McGrady right there. Brushing off the defense with ease.
Stuckey outside. He's guarded by Johnson. Doncic feeling it out. Stolen by George. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Offensive rebound. McGrady kicks to Ibaka. Camby dishes to Ibaka. The steal. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And the Warriors miss again.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
There's the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
The 3. And it's D missing. Spurs trail by 6. Johnson, the pass to McGrady. Johnson outside. Pass to George. And George with the stuff.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Doncic outside. Pass to Stuckey. Down low. Fader on the way. Lopez with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Just taking what the defense allows. I mean, nice recognition there by Lopez. This guy has seen it all.
Johnson kicks to Ibaka. Johnson outside. On the wing, George shoots the 3. Warriors with the rebound. D's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Doncic. And we finish one half of basketball. Warriors ahead, up by 6. We'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter basketball.
31. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Golden State did not hesitate to set the pace. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some real nice momentum going. The lead changed hands multiple times throughout the first, but they ended up on top as the buzzer sounded. In the second quarter, they continued to trade punches and won the exchange, finishing with a 6-point advantage at the break. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
They put a big effort into rebounding battle, working to corral every miss. That's the hustle we love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them an edge in other areas of the game.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
This kind of defense won't cut it. You have to get yourself in position to contest shots. This means making the right reads and putting forth the effort. They've done neither. The opponent is taking advantage.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Miller is out there with Johnson. Then it's Anthony, then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Cambion at the 5 down low. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Now, here's Bol. Camby covering. Bol, the pass to D. Now, here is Murphy. 5 on the clock. And here's Ball outside. Offensive rebound. D, the layup off target.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And here's Anthony from the arc. It's rebounded by John Wall. Warriors leading by 6. Stuckey outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Johnson at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Stuckey outside. Back to Wall. And the pass to D. Now Stuckey from deep. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
Miller dishes to Johnson. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
First free throw is good. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Marcus Camby. And so Stuckey nails both of them. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Anthony. And Bol pulls it down.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
If he passes to Wall. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Second team foul.
For San Antonio, they've knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers are pretty well. And he can't get the first one. And the Warriors making a change here. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutters. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Checked in from the Spurs.
For your Warriors, Junior Jet.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Shots good by Miller.
This team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Boucher passes to Sharp. Through with the ball. And stolen by Scott. And here we go with Miller running up the court. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Boucher passes to Sharp. And here's Murphy. Passes it to Boucher. Now here's Bol. 6 on the shot clock. Here's D. A second chance effort. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Spurs trail by 6. Inside. And stolen by Bol. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's D. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Roy Hibbert picks one up. The Warriors have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Johnson outside. Outside Anthony. Wide open look. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Doncic outside. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
And when he's knocking down the triple, pack it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
Miller outside. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Warriors leading by 10. And the shot's good from Boucher.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Johnson against Boucher. Miller with a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Boucher passes to Sharp. Boucher against Johnson. Lopez right side. That shot off the mark. So the Spurs will take it the other way. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
First foul.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for San Antonio.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The 3 for Doncic. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Scott.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 5. Covered by Miller.
San Antonio foul. Johnson.
The Warriors have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12. First one falls for him. San Antonio making a switch here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Mann. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Connects from three-point range. Mann's got 5 points so far.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Bol, the shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And the Warriors lead by 9.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, it seemed like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Well, it's important to get points any way you can, and Ibaka's turned himself into a good free throw shooter.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
He's checked in for the Warriors.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka is still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Wall. Rodney Stuckey out there with Bol. Then it's D, and it's Murphy in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
I'll tell you, for a veteran, Ibaka still gets sky high on these alley-oops.
So here's Murphy, following the score by Serge Ibaka. Murphy passes to Wall. He kicks to Stuckey. Pass to Bol. This one for three. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. Stuckey's got his third assist on the night.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Here's Mann. To the inside. Ibaka, no luck.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
It's Murphy outside. Here's D. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Scott on the three off target. Warriors leading by 10. Some nice passing by Golden State. Pass to Murphy. Takes it off the glass.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
A different look now for San Antonio. Camby comes in for Horry. Tracy McGrady subbed in for Scott. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mo Cheeks was talking about with his team. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Wall. Bol with it. Over Ibaka. And that one hits back iron.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Here's George. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Anthony's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Stuckey kicks to Wall. This is to Murphy. Stuckey against McGrady. Clock at 6. From 10 feet out, Stuckey can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 10. Now the pass to McGrady. Here's Mann. Back to McGrady. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on John Wall.
One of the most ferocious scorers in the game. McGrady's length and athleticism is so difficult to contain.
The Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half. He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range. So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Can't hit from in close.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And to say Wall's explosive at the rim doesn't do him justice. I mean, this guy is a freak of nature.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
San Antonio making a switch here. Miller's checked in.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Serge Ibaka. What's the news, David?
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Spurs head athletic trainer. He's got a pinched nerve in his shoulder, basically a stinger, and he's lost all sense of motion in his arm. You don't want to hear this news, as most teams are starting to hit their stride. So they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Here is Wall. After the basket by San Antonio. Murphy against Miller. Shoots. Rebound Camby. Camby's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's McGrady. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Warriors leading by 7. Some nice passing by Golden State. Count it. That's 7 points for T.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Shot by Johnson, no good. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And the call. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
At the line for the
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that one is good.
Miller.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Passes it to Murphy. Rebound, San Antonio. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. From deep three-point range. San Antonio with the ball. Wall against Johnson. Rebound by John Wall. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's D. McGrady covering. Outside Murphy. San Antonio with the rebound. And here's Miller outside. And Bol pulls it down. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he is unable to get the second one.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Murphy.
And so Murphy hits them both.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Warriors basketball. Now into the lineup for your Warriors, Johnson.
15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and he's good on the second. Here is Miller. Johnson outside. Knocked away. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Miller with the ball.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just...
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.